Good afternoon, Mr. Pryor, Mr. Means,
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Judge.
and Mr. Wood.
Good afternoon.
All right, this is the time we have scheduled on some motions on these cases. Before we start, there's a matter I need to discuss with counsel, Mr. Means and Mr. Wood. I'd like to just have a brief discussion off the record in a breakout room. So, Madam Clerk, if you could arrange for a breakout room, I'd invite Mr. Wood and Mr. Means to join. If you'll hold tight for a minute there, Mr. Pryor will come back on and commence with the hearings this afternoon.
So you, Mr. Wood, and Mr. Means, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure I had the correct.
Eileen, can you hear me?
Yes, Rob.
So the judge would like me, Mr. Pryor, and the court reporter to go into the breakout room.
You,
I don't know.
the court reporter, and Mr. Pryor. Okay,
Yes.
in a new room, right?
Well, I think just in the one that the judge and Mr. Means are in right now, if that's
Okay.
possible.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
All right, I think we're back. We're back on the record here, or we're in the main room, not in the breakout room. What we're trying to accomplish here is a breakout room with the court reporter, me, Mr. Means, and Mr. Pryor, and Mr. Wood. All right, once everyone's back in the main session here, we are ready to get started. All right, I believe we have everyone now. Clerk, Madam Reporter, are you both ready?
Judge, this is Mary. I'm ready.
Thank you.
Yes, we're on, Judge.
Okay. We'll be on the record here. These are cases CR 222755, State of Idaho versus Chad Daybell, and Fremont County case CR 2220-838, State versus Lori Vallow. Representing Mr. Daybell is Mr. Pryor. Mr. Means represents Mrs. Vallow. Mr. Wood represents the state in these cases. We have motions scheduled for today, including state's motions in limine, as well as a motion to compel. We also have scheduled a state's motion for remote testimony of a witness. In addition, we've got hearings scheduled on March 22nd relating to defendant's motions to change venue and a currently pending motion to dismiss. We had a discussion outside of the presence of the recording here. It was reported by the court reporter, and I'll note, due to the nature of the discussion, the reporting of that discussion will be sealed, but we did take a record of our discussions. After discussions with both counsel and in consideration of what's been presented to the court does find good cause at this time to vacate the currently scheduled hearings that are set for today, as well as vacating our hearings that are scheduled for March 22nd. The court will set a status conference, which we can use for further scheduling on April 7th at 1:30. And counsel, that will be conducted by Zoom, as today's hearing was also conducted by Zoom pursuant to our Supreme Court's operating order. So that's all we're going to take up on the matter today. Mr. Wood, do you have anything further from the state to discuss this afternoon on the cases?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Pryor, anything further today?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Means, anything else?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thanks. That will conclude our matters for this afternoon then. Thanks for your attendance, everyone. Thanks for the assistance of the Supreme Court for your technical help in Fremont County. With nothing further on the docket, we'll go ahead and be in recess.